So thanks so much to Tom and Tamara for organising this event today. You've really put together a really impressive lineup of speakers. I won't take too long. I just thought it would be a good opportunity as we have an audience here to introduce the Centre for Energy and some of the things that we do and why we set up this Centre for Research Excellence. So in 2019, we kickstarted the Centre for Energy, and together with Sarah Walker, we came up with a vision for what we wanted our centre to be and what we wanted it to deliver. So our vision is to unify efforts and raise ambitions towards a new way of thinking about energy systems across scales, geographies, disciplines and applications. And to be able to do this, we need a big cross-disciplinary centre that reaches right across the university, because we can't solve these grand challenges with just one discipline alone. So at Newcastle, we have research that spans from molecules through to systems. We have scientists, physicists, engineers, chemists working together on new materials and making advances that make batteries or photovoltaics or fuel cells more efficient and cheaper and easier to scale up. So there are plenty of new advances in new technologies arising from that work. We also have research focusing on the impact of our work on society. And of course, in this region, we benefit from the rural, city and marine environments. And we are well connected to other centres of research excellence to ensure that our research has real world benefits internationally. We have a number of networks that allow us to collaborate with regional universities and those across the country and the world, and many different systems that we use to, or test beds that we use to actually trial out our demonstrators at scale. And other kinds of research that we do involve looking at net zero buildings and using the buildings and infrastructure themselves as power stations. So our objectives for the centre are to, of course, deliver world-leading research-led teaching, and also ensure that the research activities that we do and the outcomes from our work have real global impact. Our mission is to raise ambition of our research and also the quality of the teaching that we do. And we work across disciplines, across the university to be able to deliver that. The centre is an opportunity for us to showcase the work that we do, and also to connect people right across the university so that we can achieve more with the resources that we have. We also provide an inclusive platform for us to embed new staff, such as our new lecturers, PhD students, NUACs, postdocs, right through the university. And our combined aim is that we provide the information and the technology that we need to transition to clean and affordable energy. So within the centre, we have a number of themes, and each of these themes has theme leads, and you can sign up to more than one. And we recognise that many people are at the interfaces between these themes as well. So we have our energy theme, which is led by Harris Patsios, James Dawson and Greg Much, who are looking at the design of new technologies, the materials that are used in them, and demonstrating these at scale to ensure real-world applications. We also have our justice and ethics theme, which is led by Naveen Hamza in architecture, planning and landscape, where we look at policy and regulation, behaviour and business models to ensure that our work translates through to impact for society. Of course, energy is critical to security and resilience. So this group, which is led by David Greenwood, who's an academic track fellow in whole systems approaches to energy, where we're conducting research that's important for sustainability, digital innovation, and systems infrastructure. So you can see that there is plenty there for everyone, and the important thing is that the relationship between these themes leads to supporting the transition to clean and affordable energy. So you can see, and hopefully I've convinced you, that energy is a cross-sector challenge that requires a centre to bring partners together so that we can unite materials, resources, generation and distribution of power, efficiency and economics to deliver affordable energy. It's important for health and well-being, and to be able to deliver this, it's essential for us to consider policy and equity, and of course the climate emergency response. So we also work closely with the Policy Academy, and we have a number of activities which is informing policy makers. We've been responding to calls for evidence from policymakers, such as a call for evidence from BEIS, from decarbonisation of domestic heat, and the role of hydrogen achieving net zero. And the evidence that we produced was collected from right across the centre, and various different contributions to that. We also work closely in a number of initiatives, such as the Energy Catalyst from the North East Local Enterprise Partnership, the North of Tyne Climate Assembly, Borderlands Energy Master Plan Committee, Blythe Town Deal and Blythe Energy Central, the Teesside Hydrogen Transport Hub. One of our research associates had a Department for Transport secondment, where she was an advisor providing technical consultation to the UK government for zero emission vehicles. And recently Net Zero Geordie, which is on geothermal research for district infrastructure, part of the Decarbonising Heat and Cooling Fund, which is activities going on at the Helix site. So we're making the most of our connectivity and our assets at Newcastle. Of course, underpinning all of our work are the UN Sustainable Development Goals. And we had a mapping exercise where we looked at each of these and thought about how our research is contributing and making a difference. And you can see that we cross many of these, not just in terms of energy, but also the impact of affordable energy and clean energy towards resolving climate action and people's health and well-being, particularly also in security and peace and justice. So the approach for the centre also puts equality, diversity and inclusion at its heart, and we reach right across all job families and all career stages. We're also engaging with place through the initiatives that I mentioned before, engaging with the North of Tyne Authority, the Integral site in Gateshead and the Helix. So our projects investigate blue sky thinking and develop and test new concepts and ideas, and then piloting and demonstrating these at infrastructure scale. We lead and participate in a wide range of strategically important energy and knowledge share initiatives, for example, in the North East Centre for Energy Materials, the National Centre for Energy Systems Integration, Supergen Energy Networks, and we're working very hard to share our research with local businesses to ensure that the research that we do in the lab translates to real-world applications. And so by making the best of our partnerships, we are looking, as I say, to raise ambition in some of the strategic projects that we bid for, so that we can make the most of all of those assets that we enjoy in the North East. We also work hard to create an inclusive environment for PhD candidates, and at the moment we have an EPSRC Centre for Doctoral Training in Renewable Energy at North East Universities, which is led by Northumbria with partnerships with Newcastle and Durham. And we're looking to create a pipeline of skilled doctoral graduates that drive forward small-scale renewable and sustainable distributed energy. The important thing is that the energy transition is going to require a huge amount of skills right across science and engineering, but also, as I've mentioned, across other disciplines too. So it's important that we equip our doctoral candidates with the skills that they need for a rapidly changing environment. And it's also important that other doctoral candidates that aren't funded by the CDT also have access to this quality of postgraduate training. And in the next couple of years, we'll be working hard to secure more CDT so that we can support the training of more individuals that can go into supporting the energy sector. So the centre is here to support you. We have a number of activities that you can see, such as events like this to showcase your research and connect you to other people working in related disciplines. We put on webinars, workshops, we share funding opportunities and work together to improve our chances of success. We have various networking events within the university and externally. We provide a newsletter to the community that people are informed of what's going on and what opportunities we have, and as well as supporting international collaboration events. And we've provided funding to the community to support working with our international partners and also engaging with industry. And of course, right now you'll be seeing in the news that there are plenty of new opportunities coming to the Northeast, and it's important that we are really putting our research at the heart of this new energy infrastructure that is happening. So we have also community-led special interest groups. A couple of those are showed on the screen, but we are always looking for more suggestions for the community of what you would like to focus on and how you would like to network. So hopefully I've shown you some of the advantages of being part of the Centre for Energy if you're not already. We're here to support the community and improve the quality of our environment and also the impact from our research. So do get in touch if you'd like to suggest any more events, or if you'd like to lead some initiatives yourself. You can do this on your own or as part of a team. And as you've seen, most of us are using team-led activities. So I'm really looking forward to this event. And the important thing now, I think, is to come and hear from our wonderful speakers. So back to Tom. Thanks very much again for getting us all together today.